So this next step is optional depending on how your ridges on the nail surface feel to you. So this step is buffing, and buffing is only if you need it, because what buffing will do is it will make your nail thinner. So if your nail is already thin, you really don't want to buff too much, because it's gonna make it even thinner. So if you have ridges that are a problem, ridges themselves are normal. So you can sort of see my ridges here. They're visible, but they're not that annoying to me. So I normally don't buff, but if you feel like they are too visible, then you would use the Grit 320 to remove any ridges. And when you do, you should never use more than 6 to 8 strokes to buff them. So it's not like you need to get in and totally shave off all the ridges. Only a few strokes will soften up the nail. Now, when you do that, the best way to do it is in an X shape. So 6 to 8 strokes total. So if I were to do it, maybe do it 3 on each side. Okay, and do it in an X shape. That's pretty much all you need to do. If you have very, very distinct ridges, it'll just soften them up a little bit. Okay, now that was entirely optional. And if you wanted to go further to soften it, because of course now you can see some scratches there. Grit 320 is still somewhat of a rough surface. So here's where you can use your next grit step, which is the 1000. So same thing, you don't want to go too many times. You smooth it out with the 1000. There, I did 3 and a 4. Okay, so it is smoothed out. It looks the same probably on the video, but it is very much more smoother. Okay, and so now 3000 is a very, very smooth surface, and this is more for those of you that don't want to apply polish. There is a suggestion on applying at least a top coat, a clear top coat, because that will protect your nail from water. Again, water is very drying to your nail. So if you put a clear top coat, it's preferable. Some people, if they choose not to put a top coat, then the Grit 3000 is a good option for you. Now on the 3000, you can be a little bit more involved in that one, because it really is a smooth, it basically feels like paper. So with the 3000, you can go in a circular motion to smooth it. Okay, and that is going to, the more you do until you're happy with the results, that is going to give it a bit of a shine, and it's going to smooth out your nail. Okay, so that is buffing